Hey guys, I hope you guys had a great Christmas. So today I'm actually calmed down. I'm not doing anything, running around, hustling, bustling, checking my list twice and three times and four times. Today I'm going to show you, obviously, the application of makeup. I'm not going to do the 3D Fiber Lash Mascara today, but I am going to show you how to apply my new foundation. I really like the Touch Cream foundation, and I use mine in the color Velour. So you can see online I also have a color swatch that you can look at, but my color is Velour, which is a little bit of a yellow tone, and usually you know a little bit whether you're a beige tone, warm tone, earth tone, fair tone, yellow tone, rose tone, etc. So first, I want to show you that I've already used almost all of this, but it comes in a nice little case with a mirror on top, and this slides over and your applicator goes on top of the plastic part. So it's just like a lot of other cream foundations, which I like. You just go ahead and apply it. Now, I always apply my nose first in a straight line. That's just me. And I always apply my forehead next. And I'm also doing this differently than normal. So I'm using a different mirror than I normally do. Okay. So just give me a minute. And apparently I use the mascara face while applying all types of makeup. Had no idea until right now. I do like pretty heavy coverage on my face without the heavy look, if that makes sense. I hope it does, because everybody wants a good coverage. I also then take the Pristine eyeliner, and I'm going to use my mirror over here so I can actually do it well. So let me slide that over a little bit. What I'm going to do with this Pristine eyeliner is I'm going to go in and I'm going to use it just as a slight highlight on the wet line. And the wet line is right in there, okay? Remember, this is hypoallergenic. I normally do not do anything on the wet line. I'm also going to take this and I'm going to use it a little bit as a highlighter before I apply the other stuff. So let me do this right here. So I'm going to pull down and just put a little bit of the Pristine eyeliner on the wet line. The only thing that's really going to do is going to give you, after you apply your makeup, it's going to give you a look that your eyes actually a little bit wider and more open. Now, as I get older, I'm almost 43. My eyes begin to look a little puffy and saggy, and I really should do a much better job of using the Uplift Eye Serum. Why can't I find that extra 2 minutes in my day? I still don't know, but I'm going to make that happen. Sounds like a New Year's resolution. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to take a little bit of this too. This is not on any kind of unique guide. This is just Lynn Loves Lashes type deal. I take the Pristine eyeliner in white, and I just kind of use it as a concealer. Because the eyeliner is very, very durable. You can really hardly barely even get it off with your finger for sure. I mean, you can use it to smudge. And I use my hands a lot for makeup. Of course, my hands are clean. As you can tell by my wet hair, I just got out of the shower. I hope that light isn't too bright. All right, so let me just make sure everything's even out. Now, what I do next is I take just a little bit of the cream foundation and I actually apply it to my lid in these areas right here. I go to my hairdresser this week and I love her so good. I hope that she is not mad at me right now with these eyelashes, these eyebrows. She's going to be watching this video though. And I have some other really good friends that are hairdressers. Please don't hate on my eyebrows. I know they look like a brown Cheeto right now, but that's on the agenda for this week. So just a little extra contour there underneath my eyes. I feel like I can kind of help out those bags that are starting to appear at age 43. All right, now, this is my nude that my mommy gave me for Christmas, and it's so funny because she gave me unique products. I asked for it, and I totally act surprised, and I was good with that. This is the same, this is the pressed powder. Very nice quality case. Very hard case. Opens up, like I said, it has the plastic part that your applicator goes on. Open it up for the powder, and then the mirror is quite nice, okay? So now I'm going to just apply the powder. And I do the powder and the base before I do any kind of mineral blushes. I need to know what my base is going to look like first. The base has to look good. I don't have a lot of splotches. However, I do have some red tones in my face that I don't like. But the velour is so close to my real color that everything's very blendable. Okay? So, I'm going to go over that little area there with a finger so that it's not too heavy. And when I apply makeup, I always use these two fingers here. Just something I've always done. I think I learned that at somewhere else. I'm not sure. All right, so minus the hair looking like a hot, wet mess, I have now applied the Pristine eyeliner on the wet line. I've applied the Mineral Touch Cream Foundation in velour, and also the pressed powder in velour. And so I don't know if you can tell or not, but I really love the coverage. Let me back away a little bit. I really love the coverage. Once I apply my, the other products like my lip liner and everything, and I always use a bronzing type blush. So this is what it looks like. Tomorrow, hopefully, you'll see me in much better form, or maybe even later once I finish reapplying. I'll just do an after a photo shot. But anyway, I hope everybody has a great day. Go return all those gifts you didn't get. And if you need anything from me, just give me a call. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your holiday this season. Because the season's not over. We've got one more week of 2014. And I hope everyone has time to enjoy that time with your family and your loved ones. Mwah. See you later.